In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use forms in ClickUp to collect information, automate task creation, and keep all your incoming data organized in one place. ClickUp forms are a built-in feature that turns any space into a live intake system. Whether you're managing client requests, gathering team feedback, or handling support tickets, forms remove the manual step of creating tasks by hand every single time someone sends you information. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. The first thing you'll do is open ClickUp and sign into your account. Once you're in, take a moment to think about where you want form submissions to land. That's the decision you're making right now, because in ClickUp, every form is tied to a specific location, a space, a folder, or a list. Navigate to whichever one makes sense for your use case. If you're building a client intake form, go to the list where new client tasks live. If it's an internal request form, head to your team's operations folder. This matters because every submission will automatically generate a task right there, so choose the destination before you build anything. Once you're in the right place, look at the top of your workspace for the plus sign labeled View and click it. This is ClickUp's View selector, the same place you'd go to add a board view, a calendar, or a timeline. From the list of available view types, select Form. ClickUp will then ask you to name the form. Give it a clear descriptive name that reflects its purpose, something like Client Intake Form or Bug Report Submission rather than just Form 1. Good naming habits keep your workspace readable for everyone on the team. Once you've typed the name, click Add View to create it, and the form editor will open. Before you start building, take a look at the default fields ClickUp includes automatically. You'll typically see an assignee field, a due date field, and a few others depending on your list setup. These are pulled from your existing task fields, which is actually one of ClickUp's smartest features. Your form and your tasks share the same underlying fields, so there's no translation layer between what someone submits and what your team works with. Now click Add Question to begin building out your form. For most intake forms, you'll want at least a name field, an email field, and a description field so you know who submitted the request and what they need. You can also add fields like priority, which lets the submitter signal how urgent their request is, and attachment, which is invaluable when someone needs to share a file, a screenshot, or a document alongside their request. When you add each field, pay attention to the field type you're selecting. A text field works for names and short answers. A long text or description field works for open-ended explanations, and a drop-down or priority field works for structured choices. Matching the field type to the kind of answer you expect makes the data far more usable on the back end. Once your fields are in place, spend a minute on the order. You can drag and drop questions up and down to arrange them in the most logical sequence for your respondent. Think of it like a conversation. Start with who they are, then what they need, then any supporting details. A well-ordered form reduces confusion and increases completion rates, especially if your audience isn't especially tech-savvy. Next, mark your critical fields as required. Any field with the required toggle switched on will block submission until it's filled in, which means you'll never receive an incomplete task missing the key information you need to act on it. Use this selectively. Requiring every single field can feel overwhelming, but always require at minimum the email address and the core description of the request. Take the time to add descriptions or helper text beneath each question. This is where you can guide respondents with specifics. Tell them what format you want, clarify what level of detail helps, or explain why you're asking for something. Clear instructions dramatically improve the quality of what gets submitted. If customization options are available in your plan, explore the appearance settings to add your logo, adjust colors, or match your brand. This is especially worthwhile if you're sharing the form externally with clients or customers. A branded form looks professional and builds trust. One of ClickUp's most powerful form features is hidden fields. These are fields the respondent never sees, but which get set automatically when a submission comes in. You can use hidden fields to pre-assign tasks to a specific team member, set a default status like New Request, or apply a tag that triggers an automation elsewhere in your workspace. Setting these up properly means submissions arrive pre-organized and ready to action, with zero manual sorting required. Before you share the form with anyone, click Preview to see exactly what respondents will experience. Walk through it yourself as if you're the submitter. Check that every field is clear, the order makes sense, and nothing looks broken. Then click Share to generate the form link. You can send this link directly to users via email or a Slack message, or embed it on a website using the embed code ClickUp provides. Submit a test response yourself to confirm the whole pipeline is working. After you hit submit, go back into your ClickUp list and verify that a new task appeared with all the field data populated correctly. Check the assign, the status, and any hidden field values. If anything looks off, go back to the form editor and adjust the settings. From here, make it a habit to monitor your submissions regularly. ClickUp will surface them as tasks in your list the moment they arrive, and you can set up automations to notify your team, move tasks through statuses, or send confirmation emails. Update the form whenever your process changes. Adding a new field takes seconds. You've now successfully created and deployed a ClickUp form from scratch. Your workspace is collecting structured data automatically, turning every submission into an actionable task without any manual entry. Save this video so you can revisit the steps whenever you build a new form. And as a natural next step, explore ClickUp's automations to see how you can trigger actions the moment a form response lands. That's where the real-time savings begin.